Hi, I'm Cindy Schmieg, SCMP and IABC Fellow. I'm here today to share with you some tips and to encourage you to enter IABC's Pacific Plain Region's Silver Quill Awards program. There's many reasons you should enter. Think about it. You could gain recognition, build your reputation, inspire your team. You could be looking for the feedback from the two experienced evaluators who are going to be reviewing your entry, or you could just be prepping an entry for the Gold Quill Awards program. Either way, there's lots of good reasons for you to be entering the program. The Silver Quill program and all IABC Awards program offers you the ability to tell your story about how you use communication to help improve the results of your business or organization. And the way that you tell that story is guided by the work plans and templates. There are 4 divisions in the program that you can choose to enter in. I want to start with Division 4 because it's the easiest. And let me give you a little secret here. Division 4 was developed to make it easier for you to enter. Communication Skills Division is where you would enter like one element of a campaign or just a single brochure, a podcast, an app, whatever those projects are that you want to get some feedback on and get recognized for. This division uses a work entry form. And there are 6 areas you'll be looking into there. First, just describing the project. The second one is the purpose or why it's undertaken, why your company needed this work. Let me give you a hint. It's to solve that business need that we mentioned earlier. The audience, as with any communication, the audience, it's important to understand them, and you'll need to be describing who that target is. The measurable objectives are going to be what you wanted to achieve with the project. It's going to tell the evaluator how successful the project was. You'll include your key messages and the resources. Now, resources are not just the money you spent on the project, but also the time, because labor is a resource. The most important element of the skills division is the work sample, because the evaluators will be looking at the work sample that you share and evaluating it against the information that you filled out in this entry form. Now, there are 3 other divisions: management, research, and then training and education. Each of these uses a work plan of 4 pages that addresses these 6 areas. So the business need and opportunity, again, is what's happening in the business that required the need for this? Did something change? How can communication help you overcome that? With that in mind, then you can talk about who are the stakeholders. That audience definition is important. What are the psychographics and the demographics that you know about your audience that can help you inform the decisions that are made throughout the campaign? And also be sure to include the research that you did to acquire that information. The goals and objectives in these divisions require that they are outcome-based. That is, they must be measurable. They must also focus on the changes in behavior, perception, or understanding of the audience in line with meeting that business need. So it's all about business results here. The solution overview section is where you describe your tactical plan and your role in the project. The key messages are included here also. Moving on to the implementation and challenges section, this is where you talk about the challenges that you had and how you overcame them. And also the resources need to be included here. And again, it's not just the money you spent, it's also the time taken, because labor is a resource. Then the final section is measurement and evaluation. This is where you return to the originally set goals and objective and talk about how you met them, or if you didn't, what would you do differently to overcome those? Now, all entries require work samples. The work samples showcase the project. They are the representative items of the full campaign, or in Division 4, the item itself. And you want to show your best work here. The tip I could give you here is that if you're entering in Division 1 management, Include your communication plan because it will be telling a lot about your skills on the full range of planning from research all the way to measurement and evaluation, which is an important element in that category. So with that, I want to encourage you to enter. So get those entries started. There's lots of resources. We have guides, we have winning entries that you can look at. We have volunteers that will answer your questions. You can even access the rubrics the evaluators use there at the Gold Quill Awards website. So get those entries started. Enjoy the process, and I look forward to seeing your name on the winners list.